Daren Sammy making it clear that for the West Indies, good enough isn't enough. My wonderful peeps, welcome back to the channel. You don't know it's about SAE. Bless upon yourself and thank you all for tuning in. So my peeps, after the World Cup and all of those stuff that came out of it, Daren Sammy has finally spoken up and his disappointment in the West Indies failure to move on from the Super 8. A lot of people might see in the media that he was happy, but deep down he said he wasn't happy, because Super 8 isn't good enough. But some of the time it's better to hide your emotion. But my peeps, if it's the first time on the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. So, a lot of debates after the T20 World Cup has been happening, right? Everybody has their opinion on what caused the West Indies downfall in the Super 8, and when they lost against India, everything just failed. It wasn't just a loss. We hear Shea up speaking, we hear Chimran Hetmeyer spoke about it as well. It was like there is something different, something lost from them. But even Pundit calling for Daren Sammy to be stuck, calling for Shimon to be captain. A lot of stories just floating around the media, guys. Shallow came out and defend Daren Sammy, saying that hey, there's no way it's gonna leave. So it's a lot of stuff, guys, to really look at, guys, and really zoom in on what really went down in the World Cup and where the West Indies went wrong. I thought the batting did well, the bowling did fairly well. I just thought inconsistent in a way, beat us, and we didn't have enough bowling power, or a strike bowler, put it at that. But I think the batting really helped themselves really well, guys. They really improved. But again, credit must be given to certain players. Some players didn't push out their best, but um, everything just it was just hit, guys. It's nothing for us to say anymore about it. We just have to move on from it. But Daren Sammy is making it clear now that hey, that go on and some stuff. So let's hear what Daren Sammy had to say, guys. Plus, we're gonna zoom in on what some other people have to say about the statement made by Daren Sammy. Remember, you guys can leave yours in the comment section as well, right? So Daren Sammy quoted as saying, "We didn't go to the World Cup to reach the Super 8. Let's get that clear. We went to the World Cup and we didn't win. So we can't say that we are comfortable with that. I am certainly very disappointed that we didn't win." Exactly. So people might say he's not disappointed, but deep down he said he's disappointed. 2 times with the West Indies team at a World Cup. First in the Caribbean, they close out, they bow out at the Super 8, and a lot of people think that, it's okay and rate is improvement. We hear Ian Morgan as well, the former England captain, said that West Indies are proud of Super 8. That's stupidity. We hear Michael Olin spoke about it. Vaughan, I think, spoke about it. So there's a lot of people really voicing their opinion on the fact that these West Indies people seem to be very pleased of a Super 8 finish. This is totally unaccepted as a West Indies team or West Indies supporters who love the game of cricket. They believe that we had the caliber of players to make it into the final. But as I said, my people, everything is already done, guys. There's nothing we can do about it, and um, nothing we can do to rectify it either, because everything has done, and we just have to just leave it at where it is, my peeps. You understand? I try to tell people that everything in life is a learning lesson. I don't know when the West Indies is gonna bounce back. In terms of winning another tournament, it's been 10 years since we have won a tournament, and I think in those past 10 years, the cricket has up and down in sense where I don't think they finally know the direction where they want to go with this cricket. Or the players, we have been producing players, but we're just not getting it right. You understand? There is something, guys, that I'm searching for a word to really say about it, but it's not coming out. But there is potential, there is talent, but it's just the fact that we can't get a good core of players in form at the same time to play for West Indies and dominate like we did in the 2012 and 2016 World Cup. I don't know if it's the fact that the world have caught up with us with the power hitting or what, but it's just not happening for us. We need to go and rethink our strategy moving forward, to see if we can claim another T20 World Cup. If not, then it is what it is. We just have to just accept it and move on. But let's run through a few comments and hear what a lot of people had to say about this situation or the comment that Daren Sammy made. What were the reaction of a lot of these people? So, first comment from Sundar commented where she was like, I recall his quote about playing in league matches. Love for our country doesn't buy you grocery. This person is reminiscing of a comment that Darren Sammy made a couple years ago or months ago that he has no problem with people playing leagues. You understand? Because I don't know if he said it. I'm just allegedly saying after what this comment said that playing in league matches. i- This person said I recall his quote about playing in league matches. Love for our country doesn't buy you groceries. I don't know if that's real. I can't recall it. People because there's a lot of stuff happened. I can't remember everything. So you guys can know better than me. Let's move on to Mr. Pathong. Aim for stars and you will reach the moon. Yes, go to any competition to win. That's the attitude. Reaching the Super 8 is not a disgrace. I am sure the two-time T20 World Cup winning captain will put his troops through enough training to build and improve at the next big event. Well, next year is the big event of the 2027 ODI World Cup. We have a couple series left in this year, and we just have to just keep on and go back to the drawing board. Next comment, Ray Ford commented, "Hit wicket, Sammy. We went to win the World Cup. Talk is as foolish as a foolish dog barking at flying birds. For the foreseeable future, with our present cricket leadership, if West Indies men's won a trophy, whether it be for a T20 ODI or Test Championship, it will be a miracle." This person I said these guys are claiming like Sammy is somebody that's gonna help West Indies win a next World Cup title. So you don't believe that it's possible under these leadership of West Indies. So we need to just keep on. I don't know. You just don't want them to hold our fate out on this team. Um, Next comment. Get ready for 2028 and set your 15 till 2028 World Cup. Uh, Darren Sammy contract up in 2027. I don't know if they're going to renew it, but Harlan Latcher commented where it was like, there is a big improvement in the performance of the team over the past year or two. Sammy has been doing a great job. The players need to be a little more consistent, especially the bowling department. So this person says the bowling is the what let us down in the World Cup. Andre Blackman commented, Sammy is more suited as an admin person in the sport, not as a coach. Clyde Sukamnamanan, West Indies can beat them big teams. Impossible task. Avi Ram comment, yo, quit the hype and work on educating the players to identify areas of improvement and weaknesses with another team and how they can exploit it. So far, the team seems to be lacking in the areas of angularity, how to chip a ball to a preferred direction, how to direct the ball as a projectile, also how to bowl conservatively. How many areas of improvement can this coach identify they need work on, right? I say sack him ASAP before the 2028 season. You did not play Johnson Charles, so you would never win with King. Do All right. The final comment I'm going to read, guys, is one layer. Is one who went to win. You know what? I'm not even gonna read because this person's life is talking part one. I'm not interested in this part one right now. But leave your honest thoughts in the comment section down below, people. There is a big between. You see, setting these guys need to properly write their stuff. But leave your thoughts down below. Big up on yourself and thank you all for tuning in.